Okay, so we're live and we're playing some Lamentations of the Sip Flame Princess, kind of with some little house rules added in. This is actually part 6 of Eyes of the Overworld, which is kind of a mini campaign where our characters have been sent to this very strange island to recover some cusps, which are called the Eyes of the Overworld, which they immediately did. You guys got them right away. And since then, they've been trying to get themselves home. The wizard who sent them there is kind of penance for breaking into his castle, but didn't quite give them a way home. So they've been kind of working their way home, and they got a lead on a statue that could answer any question. So they're on the way to the statue. Actually, as we closed the last time, they had entered into a field where they believed they found it. I guess they're hoping to ask the statue a question that will get them home. They also are joined by, I'll let you guys introduce your characters, but also there's a handful of NPCs with you right now for some reason. You've got Robert, the Grand Wizard, who you picked up in the tiny castle. He's appears to be, okay, really is a 12 and a half, 13-year-old boy who was transported here from some other land and is a wizard, I guess we'll say. He actually did help you guys when you had leprosy, but his actual wizarding skills are not super great right now. So as you're learning, you have Nana, who is currently inside the body of a giant frog. She is I think I said last time, skin walker, but it's actually called a skin daughter, and they have the ability to essentially be swallowed. She explained this to you. Has the ability to be swallowed up by animals and take control of their body. So currently, she's controlling a giant frog. And you also have, I want to say Zebediah, but that's not right. Zechariah, the kind of sad Cyclops, who you guys met. You met him and his family, and he's brought you down to this area via his boat. So you're a party of 6 at this point as you kind of enter into this. You've been going through what is essentially a tunnel, although there's been a top. You can see the sky above it. It's not really a tunnel. It's a very narrow passage through stone in a mountain after you avoided this kind of body of a giant angel. You've come into this opening, which is kind of got a small grassy field with a statue standing in the middle. And you guys can introduce your characters and let us know how you feel about being standing here. And then we'll figure out what we want to do. I guess I'll start with my left, which would be Carlos.
My character is Mardigan, and he's a tall fighter. He's basically, he's got long dark hair and scars, and probably looks pretty haggard at this point. But his main concern is impressing everybody at this point, and hopefully coming out within the end.
Yeah, you've had some ups and downs there because Mardigan was the source of the original job to break into the wizard's mansion, so he kind of set this ball in motion. So some of the party might hold him responsible for that. On that note, Mikey, you can introduce your character.
Yeah, for Sybil, Mardigan is the root of evil, of all evil. Because of him, she ended up here. And she's a specialist, young woman, very plain looking. Right now, she doesn't have any armor or any weapon. Oh, I have a dagger, I think. And do I remember right that my leg is rotting away?
Your leg has been turned to stone.
Oh, good. Yeah. So my leg is now stony, and that doesn't make me feel too great. And
you've been
that's Mardigan's fault as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I assume that. Yeah, you didn't have such a good day that day because I think you went blind twice and your leg got turned to stone.
Hell yeah.
From the chickens. Yeah. So there were some stone chickens that made your leg stone, but you're fine now except for the leg is stoned. And how about Marcus?
Yep, so I'm playing Martin. He's a fighter. He used to have kind of an unwavering loyalty and trust towards Mardigan, but I think that's been kind of slipping away the past few sessions. His whole thing is his whole world's just been crashing down around him. As far as Sibyl goes, I think he's a little freaked out from the stone leg, a bit shocked by it all. Yeah, and he's not as innocent as he used to be whenever we first started, I'd say.
Yeah, Nor's
a bit
handsome.
more world weary. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, right.
He's got some serious scarring from a bout with leprosy.
Yeah, the leprosy is very recently healed, so he's not quite looking like he does in the picture anymore.
Right, exactly.
So,
yeah, this journey
not
has
too good.
taken a toll on you guys for sure.
I think his charisma is down to 3 from 11. So that says a lot.
Yeah. So just as I said, you kind of open up into this field. It's probably like a 35, 40-foot diameter. It's not perfectly round, but it's kind of a roundish area. And standing in the center is this statue. It's man size. I believe it's made out of bronze. I will just check it. And it is of a bearded man. I mean, he's just kind of standing there. He's a statue. You don't see anything else. There is one other way out of this kind of area, another kind of very narrow passage that actually comes from your left. It doesn't start straight ahead of you. You're heading north right now. It's coming kind of from the west. So there's kind of like 2 skinny passages that come into this kind of area. And I think I mentioned this last time imagine if there was like a flash flood, like these would be like rivers and fill this spot. And this could be almost like a pond, if you will. The walls are probably about 15, 20 feet tall. Relatively smooth, although you probably could climb them. You are in a mountain range currently. So what would you like to do?
How many questions were we, or do we think we're allowed to ask before we start asking?
That's a good question. Nobody ever asked that. The only information that you have from the 2 people that knew about this statue is that it can answer any question.
Yeah, great.
That's how it was phrased. It can answer any question.
I was hoping I'd be 1 each, but maybe you should go first, Sabil.
Pardon me? Why me?
Or whoever wants to. I thought maybe you would want to. Would like to ask the question first?
Maybe you go first. I mean, you're first at the statue anyway. I'm rolling behind you with my leg.
Yeah, you're a leader, Mordigan. You go first.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been a little bit since the last time we had a session, so if you do have any questions like that you want to refresh on, just ask me. But yeah, you weren't told how many questions that could be asked. It could only be 1. It could be 1 million. You don't really know.
I push Mardigan forward with my hand. Come on.
Look up the book. So Robert looks up at you, and he's like, Are you gonna ask it how I can get home?
Oh, that guy.
Statue of a bearded middle-aged man.
Was he from the same country as us?
Robert?
Yeah.
No. You get a feeling that Robert's not even from like your world, if you will. Like possibly from a different world entirely. The frog Nana is from your, and so is the Cyclops. They're from this general world. Like they're kind of from here, just from different islands. I think that the Cyclops is from Greece and Nana is from Aquilania, I believe. Neither of which you've heard of, but they seem to be on this world because they both took boats to get here.
Okay.
Robert was transported here via magic. Yeah.
I'm going to approach the statue.
Okay.
And I'm going to ask it, Statue, how can I return home?
Okay. So the statue, you actually see its face, almost like an illusion, cover over the face of the actual. So you have the statue's face, right, and then like an illusion forms over the statue's face. It looks identical, but now you can see it's kind of moving. So it talks, and it says, so the actual statue doesn't talk, this illusion talks. And it says to you, your home is far over the seas. There are many ways to get there. Via a demon like you came, via a boat, or via magic. And then the illusion disappears.
I shout from behind, that doesn't help.
I kick your stone leg. Quiet.
What are you doing?
Mardigan turns around and kind of shrugs. He's like, who wants to ask next?
Ask another question. Maybe you can ask more than one. Let's see if that works. Ask how the magic works.
I'll turn around and I'll ask the statue, how does the magic way to our home work?
Okay, so the statue's, the illusion starts to form on the statue's face again. Roll a D100.
Uh-oh.
Give me a second. It's 98.
98. Okay, so the statue, the illusion starts to form on the face again. And it looks at you. And it says, die without me, never thank me, walk right through me, never feel me, always watching, never speaking, always lurking, never seen. What am I?
Shit.
Was that your answer, Sybil? Because it wasn't very good.
Could it be a smell?
Perhaps, yeah.
No. Always
Why not?
dying? What?
Smells die.
A really bad smell might smell like dying.
Can you read that again? Please.
I suppose. The statue looks at you. I suppose. Die without me, never thank me. Walk right through me, never feel me. Always watching, never speaking. Always lurking, never seen. What am I?
Air?
Maybe a soul.
Life?
So when Sybil says air,
No!
the statue looks at her and he says, you must tell the statue where you want to go, and it will take you. And then at that point, the frog woman says, right, the statue. We need to know the distance. Do you remember the statue? Do you want me to remind you?
Yes, please.
Okay, so there's a statue that the frog knows where it is, that it will teleport you anywhere you want to go, but you have to know the exact distance and direction.
Oh, right. So we have to know the distance
And direction.
So let's
and
ask.
direction.
What are we asking?
Ask him ask that statue how far and what direction is our home.
Yeah. You want me to ask it?
Which is the land of Nod. That's where you live.
If you would like, we could all take turns.
Yeah, Martin will step up and ask how far the exact distance is in the direction our home is.
You notice that Robert's right next to you, and he looks at you and he says, this is really cool.
Yes,
So roll a D100. on my 100 riddle chart.
28.
28. My life can be measured in hours. I serve by being devoured. Thin, I am quick. Fat, I am slow. Wind is my foe. What am I?
I look at Robert. You're a
And he
genius,
goes,
aren't you?
what is it?
Corn stalks.
What? I don't know.
Speak up, says the statue.
And I step back.
Make a guess.
Can you repeat it one more time?
Sure. He looks at the statue, looks at you kind of sternly and says, fine. My life can be measured in hours. I serve by being devoured. Thin, I am quick. Fat, I am slow. Wind is my foe.
Martin gets a really serious look on his face and he says, food.
He looks at you and says, you must travel 4,000 miles to the southwest.
Is that right?
Oh, it sounds like a lot, Sybil. It sounds like a lot. It has to be right. Just go with it.
We will be teleported into a wall.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, we won't realize it anymore. We will just die instantly.
We're not gonna die. It's not gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
Trust this statue.
Did we have the direction as well? Or
Southeast.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, for those else.
I push Robert to the front. You can ask your own question.
Okay, so Robert says, how can I get home?
Oh,
Somebody has to be Robert. Roll a D100. I can't answer my own riddle.
All right, I'll roll it. Oh, you got it?
No.
You want it? Okay.
Go ahead.
Is first one is 57.
57. Soft and fragile is my skin. I get my growth in mud. I'm dangerous as much as pretty, for if not careful, I draw blood.
A thorn, maybe. A rose.
So he hears you, the statue sees you make a guess, and he looks at you and he says, your world is not this one. Only the laughing magician can bring you home, for he holds the portal.
Who's that now?
That's the guy that sent you here.
Oh, oops. I look down at Robert. I mumble, well, looks like you have to accompany us. Isn't that a great news?
Yeah, he looks at you and he says, I'll accompany you anywhere.
Yeah, that's what I feared.
Very well.
Does anybody else want to ask a question?
Did you guys hear if he said southwest or southeast?
It was southeast, Mardigan. Southeast.
Okay.
How far away is that statue we have to visit now?
It's because you have a map. I'll show you. But you also have the frog wants to ask a question as well.
Mm.
She needs to figure out where she's going. But let me figure out how far away you are first. So you're going to statue. Nation statue. 1706. Okay, cool. So you're going. Let's see. Are you knitting? That requires some good skill.
Crocheting.
Crocheting, I'm sorry. Let's see. Okay, you can see that, right? You have the map on the screen. So you're here at the circle.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to here.
Oh my
See, I just made a
goodness.
box.
We're gonna die.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you've got a few options to get there. Obviously, there's a river running here. There's the river that you took with the where the leg got stoned over here.
Yeah.
These are some mountains. So I mean, you got a few different options. You can either travel up. You could also travel down the river further, where it's more narrow and it touches over here. Really, you do have a boat. But that's up to you how you want to go. But yeah, you're going north again to get to the teleportation statue.
Okay.
Yeah, so the frog is going to ask a question too. So somebody roll a d100 for her her riddle. She's going to ask, what is the distance to my land, the land of Aquilonia?
I rolled a 7.
7, nice. For my riddles. My big page of riddles. Number 7. The one who makes it sells it. The one who buys it never uses it. The one that uses it never knows that he's using it. What is it? I'll do it one more time. The one who makes it sells it. The one who buys it never uses it. The one that uses it never knows that he's using it. What is it?
Trust? No.
Okay.
That was actually my first thought too, but I don't know.
Okay, so you say trust, and the statue looks, and he says, your land lies 1,000 miles to the north.
Honestly,
And-
guys, I've never been that good with riddles. This
Yeah.
can't be right.
Yeah, so she actually looks at you and she says, I know for a fact that I am from the east, so that is not correct.
Oh, fuck it!
She has to know the distance.
Guys, I think maybe, what if our original question was not answered correctly to get Arjun
Yes!
to the land of Nod?
I started immediately
Martin.
crying.
Are you sure about your answer, Martin?
Do I look like I'm sure about anything, Mardigan? Look at me.
Let's make sure.
Yeah.
So, I ask again, what the distance and direction to our home is.
Okay. Roll a d100 for the big list of riddles.
37.
37, my favorite. It cannot be seen, and it weighs nothing. But when put into a barrel full of water, it makes it lighter. What is it?
Air.
5,406 miles to the southwest.
That's definitely right, guys. Is it?
Oh, it's basically the exact opposite of my answer. So
Oh fuck! No,
I mean, not
it
the
could
exact
it
opposite.
could be nothing.
let's go with that one though. That sounds better.
Oh shit!
The statue's face is now regular again.
We will die. We will just die.
What was it? 5,000 what?
5,406 miles to the southwest.
Let's let's ask a few more, and as soon as we get one measurement twice, we should be sure. You know?
Yes.
Because then we probably have answered twice the right thing.
What if we just get a different answer every time?
Then we're really shitty at riddles. But we must have get it right sometimes, right?
Yeah, yours sounded right.
Yeah, no, but because it could be nothing.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Okay. Somebody want to
Everything's
ask
nothing.
another question?
Although nothing. No, if you put nothing in a barrel of water, that doesn't work. But shit. Yeah, let's make sure.
Okay, I'll ask again. What is the exact distance and direction that we need to go to return home?
Okay, so roll a D100. I'm glad I have 100 riddles.
52.
52. Okay. Hold on, that's too modern. That won't make any sense. Roll again. Some of them are modern. That's why it's like it doesn't make any sense.
Oh, okay. 12.
12. What is black when you get it, red when you use it, and white when you are all through with it?
The bruise. Maybe?
3,104 miles to the north.
What was the distance? 3,000 what?
3,104 miles to the north.
All right. Oh, hold your Sybil.
What's the exact
Totally different
distance
fucking
and
answer.
direction going home?
Roll D100.
Oh, this is terrible.
We're definitely dead.
46.
46.
Yes.
You saw me where I never was and where I could not be. And yet within that very place, my face you will often see.
Yep, we're dead.
Dream.
Your reflection.
I hate riddles.
Yeah. So he looks back and forth and he says, 1,643 miles to the south.
Oh my god. This can't be right.
We are wrong, I think. That's what's happening.
Yeah. We're so bad with this.
I'm going to try again. I'm going to ask him, how far a statue, what is the distance and direction to the land of Nod?
I roll a D100.
I got double zeros and zero. That's 100, right? Yep.
Wow, nice. 100.
100.
What is in my pocket? No, I'm just kidding. I go around in circles, but always straight ahead. Never complain, no matter where I'm led. I go around in circles, but always straight ahead. Never complain, no matter where I'm led.
A windmill.
I would have said the sun. Oh no, we go around the sun. Moon.
2,412 miles to the east.
Oh, this is terrible. What's the direction and exact distance to our homeland?
Roll D100.
34.
Might just get the same one twice.
I hope so.
What does man love more than life? Fear more than death? What the poor have, the rich require? What contented men desire? What the miser spends and the spendthrift saves, and all men carry to their graves.
Don't answer. Don't answer. Let's think.
Let me say it again.
Yes, please.
Yeah, say it one more time.
Okay. What does man love more than life? Fear more than death? What the poor have? What the rich require? What the contented man desires? Ends, and the spendthrift saves, and all men carry to their graves.
Oh, out of character. Nothing. That's nothing.
That makes no sense.
Because no, listen. Because you carry nothing into your grave. When you're poor, you have nothing. The rich man requires nothing. The spendthrift keeps nothing.
Yeah. You take nothing to your grave. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
So that
yeah.
I'm pretty sure that one is right.
Wow. Yeah, that's actually. Yeah, I agree.
Carlos, what do you say?
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, nothing.
1,643 miles to the south.
Someone writing that down?
Yeah, I got him in the chat.
Okay.
That's the same one from last time.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, then it must be right.
It must be right.
Yeah, cool. Oh, thank God. Good. Whew. Why are you grinning?
He knows something.
But you're playing fair. I mean, if we just use another word instead of the one they use there, it's still right, right?
Yeah, of course. I know how to. Yeah, I'm always playing fair. Come on.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God, we're done. Yeah, we're dead.
Okay, so right. So based on that, are you content with your answer?
I
Or
think
your question?
so.
Yeah,
Okay.
content's a good word for that. For this feeling I have.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you're in this. It's like late, and you're kind of in this with the statue, and you just finished. It seems. It's a calm weather. I know what you might encounter while we're waiting. Oh, interesting. Okay. So you can figure out what you want to do. You don't want to just.
What? Do what?
Robert seems content to stay with you guys.
Oh, yeah.
The frog seems to have her answer, although after she saw you do all that, she's a little bit nervous that maybe hers is wrong. So I think she's kind of up in the air on what she might do at this point, but she's going to stick with you if you're leaving. She wasn't exactly popular in the land that she was from, so I think she tells you that she's leaning toward just sticking with you if you're okay with it.
Yeah, I mean, it can't get worse than for her, so.
But I don't know,
No.
what do you want to do? Is the question.
We're not going to be more popular when we get home because I mean I look like death. One of us has a stone leg. We got a frog
Same
with
here.
us.
What
Yeah.
about Zachariah? What about Zachariah? What
Oh yeah.
are you gonna do?
He will die
Why?
because he has foreseen that.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So you've got this area that you're in. You can go back to where you came, obviously, where you know how to get back exactly, or you can take this other path.
Was that a shit way? I can't remember.
So you got your leg, right?
Oh, what? Oh,
Yeah,
that moves
well.
you guys, I think. Can you hear me still?
Yeah.
Yes.
What?
Hello?
Yeah, hello. We're discussing what we're doing.
I think I'm getting bad internet here.
Oh. Do you hear us now?
Check.
Uh-oh.
I don't think it is. Yeah.
Oh.
I was thinking maybe we should.
Camera.
Do you hear us now? Hello? Ooh, that's bad. Daniel?
Yep,
Hello?
I do.
We hear you.
Still hear us?
Yeah, I can. I turned down my bandwidth really low, and I turned off my camera.
Okay.
Okay.
So if I have to make a, if I have to show you something, I'll just turn it back on.
Yeah.
But,
We were just
yeah.
discussing
So hopefully that's okay.
what we're going to do. So,
Why don't we consider taking that small river southwestish a bit, I think it was, and then hit that big one going back north?
yeah, I think that's a good idea. Then we don't
So
have
then-
to walk.
Yeah, we're not going to expend energy, and it'll be faster, hopefully. So
Yeah. And I'm not that fast now with my leg. So,
yeah, it's almost like something's weighing you down, you know.
wow, I poke you very hard.
Sounds like a good plan.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to try to put the map back up because it says I can't do it with the camera. All right. I can't screen share because my.
Yeah, I think you have to turn it on for that.
Let me try to change my internet settings. Hold on a second, guys, because you're getting really weird sounding.
I think if I remember from the map, also we could go up the small river and then like cross over a little bit of land to get to where we wanted to go. I think.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that would be faster than going down a river than up one. I'm not sure. It's hard to say. Yeah, what do y'all think?
Well, definitely river. But I don't know either if the other way there you just mentioned is faster.
We would be backtracking a little bit, but then we would get to the main, to I think it was more of a direct route.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good point.
I think.
You guys all sound good to each other, right? So it's just on my
Yeah.
end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you hear
Okay.
us?
It's weird. All right. I'll just.
Maybe
Yeah, every once in a while, everybody just gets a little robotic, but I'll try to do
Daniel,
it.
maybe relog.
All right. I gotta turn my. If you want to see the map.
Daniel, maybe relog.
Yeah,
The
okay,
broadcast
let me do
will
that.
continue 5 minutes.
Then we can plan our escape.
Okay. Do that. Yeah, exactly. I'll how do we do that? Refresh the page, right?
I think he hears us very time.
Yeah, there's a delay for
Yeah,
sure.
delayed,
I was
right.
gonna say, yeah.
Yeah.
Answering a bit slow.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Hopefully
Do
that's
you hear us?
Yep, I do.
Is it better?
It is.
Okay. Cool.
And you're definitely answering not that delayed anymore. Good.
Awesome.
Yeah, cool. All right, so let's hope it stays okay. I don't know what happened there.
Mhm.
Anyways, yeah, so I'm going to try to show you the map again. Hopefully it doesn't screw up the bandwidth, just so you get a feel for it. Let me just have to go up a little bit. Very low. There we go. Wow, I'm like 8-bit. I don't know if the map will look crappy too if I do that.
Looks perfect.
Does the map look bad to you?
No, looks
okay, good.
perfectly fine.
Okay, perfect. So you're here, right, where the dot is, and you want to go up here to this box. So I think you guys were saying you wanted to maybe go down here and forward, like
Yeah.
go this way.
Yep.
Cool. All right, so you're going to go back through 7-Eleven. All right, so you can definitely avoid those poppy fields that you Because remember you went through poppy fields?
Yes.
You can,
What's our
you can
destination?
avoid those because that was you all failed your save, so you were asleep for a while there. Oh no, you ate all your food.
Yeah.
Actually, that's what happened there.
That was bad.
That was Wizard of Oz. Cool. All right. So yeah, you're I was thinking the Wizard of Oz. We all fall asleep. Yeah. So you're heading back, I guess, right now. Most of the day to get back to kind of where that fallen angel was. And as you try, remember that thing? Because you went around it, right? You went around it, I'm assuming. You probably can figure that the other path was like, remember, you could have went right over where the fallen angel was, but you went around him. That path over him would have brought you through that other exit. So if you go back the way you came, you'll head back. It'll take about a quarter of the day or so. So by the time you get there, it's like the afternoon, back to your campsite where you met up with Nana, and then you start heading back towards the fallen angel. The Zechariah, the Cyclops, says to you, I must stay here, for it is my destiny to kill and be killed by the creature to the north.
So here you're going to die?
You're at the site of the fallen angel. He says, you may take my boat. And
but how do you know it's now?
Well, I know that it's at the site of the angel, and I haven't died yet, so.
But it could be in 10 years.
Yeah, don't listen to Destiny. It's crazy.
Well, that is true. However, in my prophecy, I saw that I was with you. So unless you think you'll be here in 10 years.
Who knows?
Yeah, at this rate, we might be here forever. And Martin just looks off into the distance, tears filling his eyes.
Okay, so he says, okay, I will bring you down at least to the boat, and then I'll come back. That way I know that I can help protect you if there's any problems.
Well then.
How's that?
Yeah.
All right, so then he goes with you. So you pass the fallen angel, and he comes with you. He's kind of lagging a little bit to the back because he seems a little bit unsure that he should basically not follow his destiny. But at this point, he's going. And he's following you down. Yeah, so you're going to have to kind of go, like, as you come to these fields, you can see it in front of you where you had the issue where you had to eat. You'll have to head a little bit northish to go around them. But you do see like a tree line, so you can get out of those fields if you want to go that way.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's follow that tree line, yeah.
Because you don't, otherwise you'll be eating dirt because you don't have any more food.
Yeah, I'm not that low yet on my
Yeah. So you may want to do that. Let me roll this so I can see what's going on. Okay. Cool. All right. So you are walking along, and let's see if you. So you're kind of coming along this this field. You're avoiding the edges of it, and you kind of start to enter into this forested area. When you hear a kind of a strange, like it sounds like a lot of people are talking. And you're kind of looking around, and all you see around you really is these trees, and you see that they're kind of they're those kind of old trees that all the branches and stuff are kind of up high, so there's like kind of a canopy above you. And as you look on the ground, you see that the ground is littered with these like little tiny mushrooms. They have all these like holes on them that almost look like little tiny mouths, and they're talking, and they're going
I'll
like that.
walk very
And it's
quickly
fascinating
away.
to you. It's fascinating to you.
No, it's not.
And yeah. So go ahead and make a saving.
Oh, fuck.
versus spells.
I wanted to go away.
Well, I know, but they already started gibbering. But I will give you a +2.
Yeah, that doesn't
Because-
help shit if I roll a
Oh, really? Okay. Everybody else should make a save as well. I'll make one for Robert.
All right. Saving against what?
That's actually spell. This is when it's good to get helpful.
I got a 16 in magic, and I rolled a 16. So
Perfect. You passed. So Robert
Cool.
needs a. Well, if he's a magic user. Well, actually, I did Cyclops first.
yeah, and
that's
really
one.
quick, my AC is actually 12, I think, because I'm unarmored now. And
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, everybody's
yeah,
unarmored.
yeah.
Yeah, unless you have Dex, your AC is going to be 12.
No, I have 9
So
decks.
actually, everybody of all your NPCs passed. Did any of you guys fail?
I did.
I failed.
Okay, so let me see how many of these things there are. Let me just do it this way. So you see these mushrooms, and they're like blah 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 blah. Oh, there's not that many though. Oh, okay. So it's based. It's as if you're under the effect of the magic user spell Confusion.
Oh my
Let
god.
me look that up. So you are confused
Want to
by these
roll
mushrooms that are talking.
a D8? I think it's D8.
Yeah, I think you are correct. Yes. So you guys that have been confused, please roll
3.
a D8. No, D6.
D6.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's chaos in the
2.
Confusion spell. 2.
I got a 5.
Oh, wonderful. 2 acts normally. So
Oh.
yeah, you walk away like you're planning on. Are you going backwards or are you going forward past them?
Where did you? Where?
They're kind of in front of you. Like you
Yeah,
have to go
okay.
into the bushes a little bit. If you want to go around them, you'll have to either go into the bushes or deeper into the forest.
How far are they stretched out? That in their patch.
You only see a small patch. Yeah, you can see a pretty small patch. You
Okay.
can get around them.
Then straight ahead, engage.
Okay. Now, Mardigan, on the other hand, rolled a 5. Attacks nearest creature.
Oh no.
So let's see who in your group is the closest to you that you
Shit.
just attacked
It's not
for
me.
no reason. You attacked. You attacked Sibyl.
No, I'm far away. I walked ahead.
Yeah, I feel like Martin would
Make an
probably be
attack roll against
close.
Sibyl as she
I
tries
would-
to get away.
No. I'm sorry, Seville.
You little asshat. I can't believe it. You're my death.
Okay, that's fine. Well, I rolled randomly, but you can attack Martin if you'd rather.
No, that's fine.
Yeah,
It's
attack
fitting.
Sibyl.
It's totally fitting. Sybil can
He
now
does it.
hate him
Swing at
even
her.
more.
Yeah.
Come on, bring it.
Yeah. Bring it on, Mardigan.
I have to attack Seville.
Yeah,
Roll an attack.
Yep.
Okay.
Whatever you got. I think you have a short sword, right?
Try your luck.
I thought you had a sword, and Sibyl, I think, has a knife, and Martin
Yeah, I
has a
have
dagger.
a dagger. Mm.
Yeah, I got a dagger.
Okay, so I got an attack of 16.
That hits.
Okay.
I'm at 13.
So, wait. What kind of a sword were you saying?
A
long,
D6. Yeah.
long sword?
Longsword is D8, I think.
Yeah, it's D8.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it has a short sword.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I rolled a 6.
Yeah, well done. Mm-hmm.
Are you still alive?
Yeah. I shout, Mardigan, are you going
Yeah, you see-
crazy? What the hell? And I try to knock him out. Hello?
Yeah, you definitely can see in Mardigan's eyes that he's got, like, his eyes are clouded over. Nobody else is affected by these things right now.
Yeah, that's why I
Um,
want to knock him out.
But you probably get the idea that there are these mushrooms
Yeah.
that are causing the problem. So what does everybody else want to do?
I want to knock him out.
Actually, what do you want to do, Martin?
I'm trying to. I'm debating between attacking Mardigan and the mushroom. I'll go for the mushroom.
It's not only one.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'll go for the mushroom.
But it's more than one. It's a whole patch.
It's like a patch. Yeah.
You could waltz through the patch, maybe.
Yeah, they're not that big. I mean, if you wanted to go in there like with your feet and just like kicking them and trying to destroy them that way, you could do that.
Yeah. Yeah, no chance.
I mean, that's probably more practical than stabbing at one.
Bad spores shooting up into me. Yeah, I'll walk through and start stomping on mushrooms. While
okay, that sounds fun. Just roll an attack roll.
Fight it out. All right, now.
Yeah, go ahead and roll an attack roll against just on the class 12 or whatever, basically.
Plus my 5 bonus, and it's a total of 8.
8,
so.
Okay. So you're stomping. You're just not stomping on the right mushrooms because they're mixed in with other mushrooms. You're probably stepping on the wrong mushrooms, missing the ones that are the actual problem.
Just to make sure, I want to stop, drop, and roll over the patch. Don't make me roll now. I want to drop right there.
Okay, so you're gonna roll over them?
Yes.
Okay. All right, that seems like that would probably work, I suppose. There is a chance that Martin might step on your head. But okay. All right, so that's pretty clever. So you do that. The Zechariah, the Cyclops tries to grab Mardigan. Because he sees him attacking you. He's gonna try to grab you and subdue you.
Good.
And he terribly misses. Robert runs past the mushrooms because he doesn't know what to do. And the frog will also try to grab Mardigan to stop him from attacking you. And she also misses. So they like bump into each other very comically. But I'll say that you're able to crush the mushrooms pretty easily.
God.
Let's say that this only lasts for another D4 rounds, the confusion. Let me just see. Only one more round. So roll one more. Actually, you both have to roll because you're both influenced by it. So both roll one more D6 and see what happens.
A 1.
So Mardigan and Sibyl.
Uno.
Oh, a 1 is attacks to caster. So you just keep crushing the mushrooms. That's fine.
Perfect.
I got a 2.
What about Mardigan?
A 2.
A 2. Acts normally.
Very good.
Yeah, so you're probably like, whoa. You're like, why are you attacking me?
Whoa.
I mean, you remember what you did, of course, but you're just like probably freaked out a little bit that you attacked Sibyl.
While I'm rolling, I keep shouting, Mardigan, you little shit. That happens when you don't have enough brain in your skull.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Sibyl.
Yeah, get up with all that mushroom brain matter on me. And I glare at him.
Spill, you got a lot of mushroom stuff all over you.
Shut up, Martin. Where's Robert?
He ran off.
So you look around and you see Robert kind of hiding behind a bush, and he kind of walks forward, and he's like, I was examining them to see which spell might be appropriate to cast, but it looks like you got it covered.
You're the shittiest liar I've ever heard. And I stomp away.
I made those chickens dance.
Just shut up.
He's a genius, Sibyl.
Sibyl is mad.
He really is. That's why he's with us.
You believe every single shit you hear. You hear him mumbling.
Oh my God. So you start stomping off through the woods. And you're definitely stomping because you have a giant stone leg. And you travel like a bit further through the woods, and you're probably like not fully paying attention either because you're angry. And then like suddenly in front of you, so you realize that the ground, I mean, you don't fall, right? There's like a cliff in front of you. And you're kind of like looking down, and you can see there's like a small valley down there. And what you see is about 200 what look like human corpses. They're naked. Their skin looks like it's burnt. They're missing their heads. And they're arranged on the ground in like what looks like to be arcane writing. Like spelling something out.
Yeah, that's probably great. What could go wrong here?
Yeah,
Nothing.
and when you're looking at it, it actually you almost start to get like a headache. Like it's really like strange to look at. I mean, obviously, but really strange to look at.
Robert?
Go ahead and try to roll under your wisdom on a d20 to see if you take any loss of wisdom for this insanity.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yes, I made it by
Okay.
13.
Oh, nice.
Eat
Wow.
this.
All right, so you're fine looking at it. You're like, I've seen worse. Robert runs up because you call him. Let me roll for him.
Robert, what's this
He
shit?
succeeds. He actually throws up a little bit,
Can you stop doing that? Concentrate.
and he's looking at it, and he's like, this. I don't think this is good.
Yeah, really? Are you sure? Smack him.
Those look like they might be like bodies with their heads cut off.
You're very keen with your observations, Robert.
Yeah, and look at this one. They look like they're spelling something. It's some strange language.
What?
Can you read it out loud?
Let me try. Yeah, he says some basically what sounds like gibberish, and he's like, I'm not sure what if I should roll the R's or not. And he pulls his book out and he starts sketching it.
Oh God.
He says, maybe we should ask the statue what it means.
No. We're done here. We're going home.
But look at it. It's really
No.
I think I see one move. Look, is that one moving down there?
What? I'll look down.
Martin jumps back.
Try to roll into your wisdom.
Oh God. Yep.
You don't see anything move.
I smack him again.
It looks just like a bunch of dead bodies. So yeah, he makes a pretty decent study of the if you allow him to, unless you rush him off. He takes a few minutes to draw
Yeah, that's fine.
what it appears to be this writing that he can't quite understand it, but he makes it of it anyways in his book. So at this point, you could climb down and go through the bodies, or you could kind of go around it, which is going to put you north a little bit more.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we should go around here. Huh? Hello?
What do you think, Mardigan? I think we should go around it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how much time is it going to cost us? I mean,
Time stopped mattering.
Well,
a
you
long
think
time
at this
ago.
not a bad idea.
Yeah, you think at this point, like it is getting close to the end of the day. So you think if you went through the bodies, you might make it to the other side of them and maybe set up camp on the other side. Otherwise, you'll be on a ridge looking over the dead bodies.
I
Or
think
you could go back the way you
Right.
came a little bit and just stay in the forest.
we should definitely go around.
Yeah. Those bodies are lying there with some reason, and I don't want to find out what the reason is. You know.
Yeah, I agree. I'm not really in the mood to find out either.
Yeah, we go around.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, so you head out to the north. And you travel a bit further until it starts to get close to the end of the day, where you're going to set up camp. So you guys can roll bushcraft to see if you can find a place to camp and if you get any food besides eating stones.
I think you broke up
Oh, okay.
totally. I
Sorry.
only heard bushcraft. Did you want to roll
Okay.
us to roll bushcraft? Did you say anything more?
Yeah, I'll try again. Sorry,
Oh.
guys. So you head north for a few more hours until you can't see the bodies anymore. They're kind of out of your view, but it is getting late. So you kind of want to roll bushcraft to see if you can find anything to eat and also get a shelter near the forest.
Oh, no.
I got
Is everybody rolling? You got to roll a d6.
I got a 6.
Me too.
Yeah.
Nice.
Pretty close, right?
Mm-hmm. Totally.
How about Mardigan?
Save the day. Mardigan?
Did we lose Mardigan? No, he's muted. You're muted, Carlos.
Carlos. You have to find food.
When we return next week, Carlos
We're
will be
gonna-
back.
God damn it.
You know what? Actually, the Cyclops is probably pretty good. So one of you guys can roll for the Cyclops. And
Sorry.
the other one for Nana. So you can roll twice more. It's okay.
Roll.
Roll a d6.
Find food.
Ooh, this is for Nana or for me?
For you.
That's for you. Yeah.
Oh no, I can't find anything.
Okay. Yeah, one of you guys can roll. You can roll for Nana. Roll a d6 for her. She also has a 1 and 6.
One.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, so she finds some food in her frog form. But you guys are going to have to sleep out under the stars. Let me check the weather. Fortunately, it's cool, but it's not snowing or anything, so you guys are doing okay there. And you're doing your regular watches.
Yeah.
I think the way you guys did it before was, yeah. Sybil, then Mardigan, then Martin. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So you guys are you find some. Robert uses his magic to light a fire, so you guys are okay. He has that magic magnifying glass that he lights fire with. You guys are cooking up some small game, whatever to eat, when you hear kind of a heavy growling sound. And the Zechariah looks at you and says, one can never completely avoid their destiny. And he picks up his spear. And he walks off into the darkness.
What? Is that your death? Oh, jeez.
Yeah, and you if you were to listen, and even if you weren't to listen, you hear kind of a really intense combat. That's probably like not that far away from you, but with the sound of what sounds to be a bear, probably Zechariah fighting for a minute or so, and then all is quiet.
I hold my ears shut.
Zechariah!
This is tragic.
Martin is crying.
Okay. So yeah, so you the rest of the night goes by, and if you were to walk in that direction in the morning, do you want to?
No.
Okay. So you continue on your path, knowing that something happened, and that'll that could be a sequel to this maybe. So so you head off in the morning, and you go around this thing, and you head out. You end up basically coming to the river. When you know this, because you're using a map for sure, that you're probably maybe I don't know, a quarter of a mile north of where your boat was. Then you just kind of walk down the shore, and you do in fact see your boat, and it's still there.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. But you also see something else.
Oh.
And I have to roll your 20 to see what it is. Ah, that's what I thought. This is perfect. As you're walking towards the boat, you see that there are floating in the water around the boat lots and lots, and I mean lots, of dead fish. Like it almost looks like the surface of the water is covered in fish. and they're barely moving because remember at this point the river's moving kind of slow. But your boat is there, pulled up on the shore, and you just see all these dead fish, and some of them have like kind of like slimy green, kind of phosphorescent.
So my suggestion is we don't touch the water.
Yeah, I'm not that thirsty anyways.
Let's get away from here. I want home.
Okay. Do you want to get the boat and push it in the water and go down through the dead fish, or do you want to walk along the shore? Like, how do you want to do it?
Do we have a choice with the boat?
Well, we could take branches and go into the boat and then push ourselves away. So no.
Yeah, you can do that. You definitely have oars, and you have like a pole, like a 10-foot pole type thing. So you could get into the boat, like push the boat to the shore, get in the boat. You could get in the boat without touching the water. Sure. That's not even an issue. Yeah.
Let's do that.
That is not a problem.
Yeah, that's support that for sure.
Perfect. Okay. Yeah, so you're gonna take the boat down the river. So yeah, you travel down the river for a bit. Just check this. Oh, interesting. And you see, as you're kind of going down the river, you kind of get past this area where there's like a lot of fish. And it's weird, like it kind of, as the river starts to get a little faster, of course, they start spreading out. So there's less and less kind of the dead fish floating on top. And probably within like an hour or so, you're in a fairly clean part of the river, kind of cruising along, getting decent speed. But you notice, everybody roll a d6. Does you notice, is it?
2.
Okay. A 1. Haha.
A 1.
Nice. Cool. Yeah, you guys are being super attentive because of the crazy fish incident, I guess. And you see as you're kind of coming down the river that the river kind of takes a sudden bend to the right, but it looks like to the left, like there's almost like a murky, swampy water. Like the river kind of drains a little bit to the left and seems to go into a cave. And all of you spot in this cave what looks to be some kind of like reflecting or light inside the cave.
I'll look away.
Okay.
Just
How about the rest of you?
I look at it.
Keep going. What?
What is that?
I don't care.
Maybe we should check it out.
No.
Yeah, let's check
Light
it out.
is good.
Oh.
Maybe we'll find something good. You know?
Yeah, sure. Nothing here has been good.
It depends on your perception. I mean, that leg you have, you know.
Yeah, you like can't.
You know? It's good. Look at my face.
I won't talk to you anymore.
What about when we found Robert? That was good.
Yes,
I'll look at you like, what the fuck?
Robert is a complex individual.
Yeah, that's actually very correct. Well,
I'm
go
right here,
ahead.
guys.
Shut up, Robert.
He looks at you sad.
Well, go ahead, be my guest. Let's
I've heard his
die.
feelings, Phil. Apologize to him.
Martin, don't push the envelopes.
I haven't seen an envelope in a long time, Sybil.
And we will never see one ever again.
All right, let's go check it out.
Okay, you want to go down the muddy kind of entry place?
No, but they want to.
Martin's drawn to it.
Fair enough.
You're back.
Cool. Sorry, I'm trying to mess with my internet again here because I'm losing you guys. All right, I think that'll work. Okay, so yeah, you can do that. So you kind of push the boat. You can use like the 10-foot pole to kind of push through this muddy, like swampy area, kind of get out of the main part of the river. And you do find that you can push yourself in like maybe like 10 to 15 feet until it kind of gets to shallow, and then you could probably walk if you want. And you can see down into this cave, and it looks like the cave is dry once you get past a bit. And it also looks like there seems to be, it's dark in there, obviously, so it's hard to see, but you see some shapes in there that don't seem to be organic. Like things that look squared off and stuff, so it doesn't necessarily look like it's like just rock in there. There might be something more man-made, if you will.
I make a sign for them to stay where they are, and I go stealthily ahead.
Yes.
I will die. I will die for you.
Okay.
Damn it.
Yeah, if you want to sneak forward, go ahead and roll stealth. We'll see what you do.
I have 4 fucking pips in that skill, yeah? And I rolled a 5. Hello?
Could have been worse.
Oh, damn.
Oh, we lost him. Oh, we just tell him I rolled a 4.
This is all being recorded.
Shit!
Hey, Daniel, she rolled a 1.
You're on.
You liar!
Nice.
I would
Oh, it was
never
a 1. You
cheat.
didn't roll it.
That's not
It's being
okay,
broadcast.
Marcus.
Oh, you would never cheat? That's exactly what I said. Mike was like, guys, just tell him I wrote a 4. He said, no, it's being recorded.
Wow.
Would you roll?
A 5. And
Okay.
I have 4
Yes,
pips in it.
All right. So you weren't as stealthy as you be.
No.
I mean, you do have a stone leg. So you're creeping
we
along
probably
stone
are
leg.
thinking away.
You guys can totally hear her, but she thinks she's being silly. So yeah, you get in a bit, and I mean, your eyes are kind of adjusting to it. And you can see that what looks to be, it looks like maybe there was a boat, like an old boat or something, has been dragged up onto the shore there. And it does seem to have some kind of like a chest inside of it.
Oh my god.
You also see that the cave itself is like some small tunnels that maybe are like 3 feet or so tall or like holes. You come and run off into the darkness. So
Now you're breaking up again. Like,
oh crap.
yeah, that's really
Hold on, let me
weird.
switch back.
You didn't have that
I
last
think-
time.
No, I know.
Guys,
There's something. It's been weird. Yeah, sorry guys. I'm gonna try to switch internet again. Let me see. If
No
it works.
worries.
I'm starting to think maybe we should avoid this.
Oh, really, Mardigan?
It's a little late for that, Mardigan.
Was that better?
Yeah,
Speak
maybe.
some more.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I got to turn down all the way. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I think that there's something weird going on here because we've had trouble with the internet all week that I've been here. Well,
Uh-oh.
a few days anyway.
Oh,
So,
shit. Now you're breaking up
guys.
again.
Hold on.
Okay.
How's that? Better?
For now, good.
Okay. If
I
it starts
think.
happening again, then we'll I'll restart my whole computer.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways, yeah. So you're looking at this this boat, like the wreckage of a boat, and there is like a chest in there. So
There's what?
there's some smaller caves that go off. They're about 3 feet tall.
Mm-hmm.
That go off out of this main cave.
No, we won't go into those tunnels. You can check the chest if you want. No, let me do that. So I go ahead and look around very, very specialisty and look for traps.
Okay. Is anybody else in the cave with her now? Did you guys move forward or?
Yeah, Martin would have moved up a bit, especially hearing how loud her leg was.
Yeah. How about Mardigan?
Yeah, I'm coming up behind both of them just to make sure they're okay.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. So you're looking around. Everybody roll a d6 then for your. I mean, I guess if you have anything special for the specialist, but everybody else has a 1. 1 or 2 rather.
I got a 1 again. Holy crap.
I rolled a 3 for what are we rolling? Search?
Search.
Yeah, then I made it.
I got a 5. Yeah, nothing.
Okay. Yeah, so what you see around this thing is you can see lots of very, very small footprints, like almost like the size of a child. The chest itself has like a big, huge iron lock on it that looks like it's not been broken, but it is all scratched and stuff, like somebody's tried to open it but was unable to.
So there are some kids around here, probably many. So I bet they're just
Interesting.
waiting for us in the tunnels, which aren't tall, big enough for an adult, but for children. So be ready. And I try to open the chest.
With what?
With my lockpicks, which I don't have. So
Okay.
I will do. Oh, that shit, man. I will
We
do.
have a knife, right? You can try it with
Yeah.
a knife.
Okay.
Just be maybe a -1 or something.
Okay.
Or +1 is good.
I rolled a 6.
Okay. Yeah, it's a pretty tough lock. And like I said, it looks like people before you tried to also open it, but were unable to do it.
Okay, I use a dagger to break it open.
Oh, you want to smash it?
No,
Okay.
like you know, like. Huh? What?
Yes, I do know.
Yeah.
That was an excellent sound effect. You could do that. I guess you
Open
use
doors.
strength then, I guess. Yeah.
Or open doors.
So make like an open doors roll. Yeah. Yeah, open doors.
No. Mardigan.
I don't know. Should we open it? Or should we just get out of here?
Well, that's what we're here for now. You wanted to go in here, and now we're here, and we will fucking look into this chest.
Okay. Okay, I'll try it. I'll try to open it.
I step to the side, and I keep watching the tunnels.
So.
Okay. So
Can
make
I
an
try-
open doors roll. Yeah, open doors.
Open doors. Okay. Oh no. I can't get it.
Martin,
What am I gonna do? I guess.
break it open.
All right, fine. Step back.
Uh-oh.
And I slam my shoulder into the wall next to the door.
Not the door, not the wall.
I can't see well.
It's a
I'm not
chest.
crying. It doesn't matter.
How heavy is that
I rolled
thing?
really bad, so I'm very confused. I rolled a 6.
Could we just carry it out and take it with us?
Nice. It's yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do that.
So yeah, let's get it out here, and then we climb up a tree, and then we drop it.
Oh, okay, cool. I like it. Fantastic. You could definitely do that.
Yeah.
Let us see. Cool. Yeah, so you guys drag it out, and I guess you'd have to put it in your boat, and then like go over to the shore where there's a tree and go up there and do it. But you certainly can do that. I mean, it takes a little bit, but you're able to do it. And you smash it on the ground, and it breaks open. You know, the chest breaks open, and inside of it is it looks like some paperwork, some logs and maps that look pretty old. They've got like they're a little bit molded and stuff. They look like they might show the sea area around this general island. You're not 100% sure because you're not from this area. Maybe this came from a captain or something. There's also a flintlock pistol.
Well, we could have used that shit before.
Yep, there is a flintlock pistol with with, and there is a small with let's see how many are left. I'm not ruined by this. Oh wow, okay, 11 of the apostles, so 11 loads for the flintlock.
I point at the flintlock. I claim this for me. You're front melee fighters. I'm not. And I have a bad leg.
There's also several pieces of jewelry, 8 pieces of jewelry that look very valuable.
Oh my god. I put a foot
and there's some
on one and hide it under my boot.
Yeah, there's some rings and necklaces and stuff, an earring, there's a handful of pieces of jewelry. And there's also a sword, a short sword that's made out of bronze.
I'll take some of the jewelry.
Cool.
Is it magic?
Yeah, I mean, they're not very... the sword or the jewelry?
Anything.
Not that you can tell. Nothing's like glowing or anything. I mean, the bronze sword is not. You see, the books are very old and have mold on them. The sword does not. So that might be a sign of either a really well-made thing or possibly magic. It's hard to say.
If no one else wants the sword, I'll take the bronze sword.
Okay.
No, you may have that.
Oh, I just realized I've been muted. Yeah, take it. I'm fine with my dagger.
Cool. If nobody claims them, Robert grabs the books. They like the maps and stuff, since he's been doing all the mapping.
Yeah.
Very well, Robert.
Quite the genius, Robert.
Yeah. So, and he says, okay, doesn't it seem strange that this was in there?
Well, not stranger than all the other things we encountered, including the ass hand.
Don't talk about the ass hand, Sybil. How many times have I told you?
What is this ass hand?
We should definitely get away.
Keep saying it.
You don't want to encounter it. Just
Martin walks off and you hear him sniffling a bit.
It sounds creepy.
It is.
So with all that done, it's starting to rain pretty heavily as you get back in the boat and head down the river. Of course it is. You gain some fortune and some rain.
Yeah.
So yeah, and you're heading down the river and around the corner.
Yes. I sit in the front and I just gloomily look into the distance in front of us. Okay. Oh, and yeah, I put my flintlock under my clothing.
Oh, okay. To keep it dry.
Mm-hmm.
Smart. Good.
I'm not stupid.
Yeah. Do you load it?
Actually, I am.
Because it wasn't loaded.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I do.
Cool. That is good. I'm looking for the monster. I mean, the thing.
No, that's totally fine if we,
Cool. So you're coming down the river, again, for most of the day, and you actually reach the spot where you think that, hold on, let me see how fast you travel. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so you reach the spot where you think you need to make land to cross, and pretty much at the end of the day. And the rain has kind of subsided a little bit, although you are very wet, and the ground's wet, and it's not very, very pleasant. Was your plan to drag the boat across the land to get to the other river, or are you just going to walk and then walk up the river?
No, we want to use the boat, right?
Yeah, try to drag it across the land.
Yeah.
Okay, you can do that. I mean, you think that it's not that far to the other river, so you probably can get, you follow like a couple of like the small tributaries, I guess they're called, into inland as far as you can until it gets too shallow, and then you can pick the boat up and carry it.
Yeah.
It is pretty heavy though, so you're going to be moving very slow, especially with the stone leg. But I think this would probably be as far as you can get today. So you're going to set up camp. So if you want to do a bushcraft.
Nope.
Okay.
Let me try. Oh, definitely not.
I missed. I got a
Already
2.
Okay. Somebody want to roll for the
Yeah, roll for Nana.
Nana?
Yeah, fuck it.
I got Raj and Robert. Nope.
Okay.
Oh, damn it. Plain tasting whatever again.
It's better than dirt.
Okay, so you don't find any food, so you're going to have to eat the rocks or
Yeah.
whatever, or branches that are around using your amulet that you have from the wizard.
Rocks.
Yeah. I mean, you've been eating good, so it's not too bad.
It is.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty terrible, actually, because it still tastes like rocks. Mushy. And it's raining. So
I'm going
it's
to make
kind of a miserable night.
do.
But as you're sitting there kind of contemplating how terrible night is, everybody roll a d6.
3.
2.
A 1. Damn, we're getting all these ones.
0.
Oh, wow. 3, 2.
That was pretty awesome.
Okay, so Sybil, you're sitting there kind of unhappy about your situation.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
probably happy that you have the flintlock.
Yeah.
When in front of you lands on the ground a raven, and it looks at you.
I'll look
kind
at
of
it.
staring at you.
Yeah, I'll look at it and I say, don't dare to fuck with me now. Don't you dare.
It kind of cocks its head and looks at you.
You may move on.
It kind of like takes 2 steps back, almost a little bit surprised at your hostility towards it, and then it flies away.
I hope I didn't hurt your feelings.
So this is the
Sorry.
last thing.
I guess you did.
What if the bird
Yeah,
has?
so the raven flies away. You know, it's actually, let me check. No. I'm sorry.
What?
Yeah, I lost you.
Who?
What?
Huh?
What's going?
Where are we?
Carlos, were you saying something?
Oh, I said, what if the bird had some message?
What?
Yeah, could have been our way off the island.
Hold on, I'm going to restart. Okay. Take a minute. Sorry, guys.
Oh, I'm actually getting some more coffee then. Right back.
Okay, I'll be right back, guys.
I went to go get coffee. Oh, Daniel is gone. That's right, he's resetting.
I'm back.
Okay. Michael was grabbing coffee really fast.
You guys gone?
Negative, do you hear me?
Okay. Let me turn this down again.
Hello.
Still sounds terrible. I'm gonna switch to Chrome. Hold on a second.
Okay.
Hey, Marcus.
Hello.
Hold on. I'm gonna switch to Chrome.
Cool.
Okay. I'm back on Chrome, so hopefully it's working now.
Okay. Do you hear me?
I hear you. Did everybody disappear to get a drink or something?
Micah did.
I'm here.
Okay. Okay. All right, let's wait for him. Hopefully this is better. I just restarted the computer.
Cool.
I just think the internet's kind of acting wacky.
Yeah.
So what was happening? You scared off the raven, right? Okay. Good. Why not?
Yeah. Poor
Yeah,
Rick.
Sibyl scared the raven away.
Yeah, why wouldn't you do that?
I'm back.
That's classic Sibyl.
What?
Scaring off the raven.
Yeah, I mean, that fucker, yeah? He was probably about to unleash the plague on us or something similar. Fuck
Could
it.
be. Could be.
Yeah.
We'll say, though, that it was Mardigan who scared off the young girl.
What are you on, girl?
The one that's now a giant frog.
A while ago.
See, so I'm not the worst.
Yeah.
Where's my
Nope,
knitting?
definitely not.
Oh.
Okay. So, you're able to sleep through the night with no problems. And I guess you're heading north. I'm just going to let me check your progress here. You guys doing pretty good, actually. 6, 1. Okay. So in the morning, 2. Oh man. Okay. D10 here. So let's see. Was there anything else you want to do in the morning besides just kind of move? Oh, that's cool.
All right.
This is perfect. All right, good. So you're actually, this actually happens in the morning. So you're heading in the morning, dragging this boat. And I'll say that you're just about to the river. Like you can see the river, and you may be taking a rest and kind of making a plan to head north. It's going to be a little bit of a harder journey because you got to go up into the mountains, which means that you're going against the current. But you know, you'll still be faster in a boat than you would be walking for sure.
Yeah.
When you see a group of 5 people approaching you, they're humans. There are 4 men and 1 woman. They are naked, save for a loincloth. So they're just wearing loincloths. You do see that their bodies are covered in tattoos, which have strange runes on them. They are approaching you. Let's see.
Do they look hostile?
They're not carrying any weapons or anything.
Mm-hmm.
They're just kind of walking towards you. You know, they're mostly just naked-looking people. And like I said, they're humans. They start to walk up, and the woman, you know, is she's kind of like in the middle of them, like kind of in the midst of them. But when they see you, she kind of walks to the front and addresses you, and she says, "Greetings. I am Estelle, leader of the Star and Ink. Who might you be, travelers?"
Hello, Estelle. This is Sabil and Martin and our friends Robert and Nana.
You notice too that Robert is like staring at her boobs because she's not wearing any clothes.
I smack him.
He kind of straightens up a little bit.
Martin straightens up as well. Averts his eyes.
She tells you, we are on a pilgrimage to the all-knowing statue.
I'll lean over to Martin. Is that where we're
Really?
coming from?
Yeah, it is.
God damn it.
Definitely.
I smile.
Yeah. So she says, they couldn't really tell what direction you were heading because you're kind of just picking up camp. So she says, and which way are you heading? Perhaps we could travel together.
Actually, we are headed towards a different statue.
Ah, I see. There are many statues on this island.
No
It's a strange
shit.
place.
We actually just came from the all-knowing statue. That is where we are coming from. We are leaving there now.
Ah. Did you learn of its great magics?
Oh yeah. And be really sure, make really, really sure that you know the answer. You will know what I mean.
Ah. Are you a prophet?
Well, yeah, I tend to foresee some things, and I
Oh,
stare
no.
at Mardigan.
Mardigan
Martin turns
Okay.
and faces off.
looks away.
Okay. Let me just check something. I want to see because she has some spells here.
If she uses magic missile or confusion or what.
No, I'm looking at her. She's a healer. I don't know if she has a spell that can heal your leg or not, but she will offer if she does. Let me just see if she does or not.
Yeah, she can use a cure light wounds on me. I'm not feeling that great.
Oh no, that heals back. Remember, you get all your hit points back every night,
Oh,
unless you lose con.
oh.
Yeah, so that was just hit points, right?
Ooh.
I think the only thing that's wrong with any of you, well, you are missing. Actually, you gained back 1 point of wisdom, Marcus, that you had lost because that was temporary.
Yeah.
You lost 2 points temporary
Okay,
last
great.
session.
Yeah, so I'm back up to 14.
Yeah.
Very good.
Let's see. Sorry, let me just quickly check her spells because she will help you. Because that's what they do. They are helpful people. They're helpful people. It's funny you're hitting all the helpful people when you don't need them. The worst luck. The joys of randomness. I don't have this book as a. Oh no, it just heals hit points. Oh well, she would have tried, but yeah, you guys don't have any.
I don't have any hope anyway.
Yeah, she. Actually, let me just check something. Campaign. Sorry, guys. Give me a second. Oh, here it is, right here. I'm looking in the wrong book. Let me quickly look up this spell. It's called Slavic Apport. The cure spell just says that, but she has another kind of curing-ish.
Does she
No,
have
it cures poison.
stone to flesh?
No, they don't have spells like that. I'm using the Wonders and Wickedness spell system, so there is no stone to flesh spell. No, the spell that she has it cures poison or wounds. Nope, sorry. Nada that can take away your stone leg.
I'll wipe
She
away a
doesn't have that
tear.
anyways. Yeah. Yep. Sorry, that's all she can do. She doesn't really have anything that can cure you. But they let me see what she's got. Extra food either. So they just, I guess if you guys don't have any other questions or anything for them, you'll just pass ways with them.
Yeah.
And they're off in the other direction towards the other statue. And yeah, you're able to get to the water and start to head north today.
Okay.
The rains come back about halfway through the day.
Of
And again,
course.
it's pretty terrible. It's torrential at some points, but yeah, why not? You're just wet.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
One gets used to everything.
Yeah, exactly. You're basically cruising along with the boat. You probably have to bailing out the boat once in a while because it's filling up with water. But let's see. So you actually can travel. See how far up the map you get. You don't have that far to go, believe it or not. You're here. You gotta go. You can go 1, 2 hexes, and yeah, you actually think that you're at the end of the day. You think you're probably roughly a 2 days journey from where you got to go. And you are you gonna like just continue to go up the river, and whoever's on watch just kind of stares the boat, or do you want to travel at night, or do you want to stop and like rest on the side at night? Because of course, traveling at night you'll make time, but you might also hit something that you're not aware of could damage the boat. So it's risky, but you'll get there faster.
You could take turns.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, you go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna say. I say the more time we spend on the river, the better. Basically, try to make as much distance as possible.
And we're not so prone to be attacked by something on land. So.
All right, so you're gonna try to travel all night with just basically people taking shifts to run the boat.
Yeah.
All right, that seems fair enough. You can do that. Cool. So let me see what happens. So if you do that, you make an additional. So who's the first shift to build this? So you're just gonna do it like that normally, like you normally do?
Yeah. Right, guys.
So,
right.
so everybody's kind of gathering under their blankets or whatever you've got on the boat to kind of stay as dry as possible. Probably like tarps or whatever. And you're basically gonna stay awake to the sun's starting to come down a little bit. And you hear like a fluttering, and you turn around, and there's a raven sitting on the side of the boat.
You little fucker. Okay, I turn around and I say, "What the fuck do you want?" Say it.
What the fuck do you want?
I just stare.
It stares back.
Are you a bad omen?
Not worse than you.
Well, thanks.
You're welcome.
I take out my flintlock and show it to him. I wouldn't open up my beak that far, you know.
Looks at you. It kind of takes a step back.
I won't waste an apostle on you. No worries. I need it for the bigger birds.
Bigger birds.
Bigger birds. Bigger birds.
Are you mocking me?
I would never dare to. You know, if you spend enough time in this country, you get a little bit sarcastic. By the way, are you the one who visited last night?
Yes.
Well, why are you coming back?
You will have problems on the water.
Oh, really? You know what? That doesn't surprise me at all.
Good. Be always ready, for you never know what is below.
I'm always ready. Hold on. What do you mean?
It's kind of, you almost think it winks at you, but that seems weird for a bird to wink, and then it flies away.
You little shit! I'll look into the water. And I'll look specifically for some weird horse creatures.
No weird horse creatures. Yet.
I knew that bird was carrying a message.
Just shut up, Mardigan. Yeah, I keep staring at the water. Now a little bit more alert.
Okay. Yeah, you're doing it. Eventually it starts to get a little bit darker, but it's a rainy night too, so it's very dark on the river, but you're kind of moving along. And eventually, even though you're staring at the water the whole time, you don't ever see anything, and eventually your shift ends, and basically the next person can go.
It'll be
And
me.
you're kind of moving along.
That shit, Raven.
Yep. So you guys go through the entire night without seeing the Raven again, or really any of the problems. In the morning, which I guess would be Martin's shift. Did you pass on this prophecy?
Yeah.
Sibyl? Okay. So are you guys also watching the water? Like, is Martin watching the water?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, you're watching the water, and something somewhat familiar happens to you.
Oh, I knew it.
You're kind of looking down there, and you see a face in the water.
Oh,
It's not your face. He's got like long hair and a beard, and he's kind of like almost like back paddling under the water. And he looks at you and he says, "Oh, welcome to my river."
who's to say it's your river, not someone else's?
Somebody else's.
Somebody else's river.
I am the spirit of the river. It is my river. What riddles have you, human?
Depends. It depends. Are you gonna kill me?
You, or maybe somebody.
Well, that's not
You
a very
brought me
good
my
answer.
sacrifice.
Well, I tried. I heard about this bird that's been pestering us, and I really wanted to take it and give it to you, but I think it flew away.
I need human flesh.
Yeah, you can find some back down the river a ways. There was a boat with people.
Down the river. I see.
We don't have any.
But you don't have any human flesh?
No, not here.
But are you not human?
Well, I just shrug. I'm not looking at him.
You're just ignoring him. He says it
trying
again.
to.
Are you not human?
He's human nowadays. Look at me. I used to be.
This is quite
I'm
odd.
not gonna lie though. When I looked in the water and saw what I thought was my reflection, I thought maybe this blasted skin was back to normal. But I guess not.
So are you saying that you are not human?
What do you want me to be?
I require human sacrifice. I need a
Yes,
human.
but if I was a human, what you would eat me?
I would eat you. You would torture you, but then I would eat you.
Well, you see, I'm not human. Look at me. I'm a
I'm
monster.
looking.
Well, you're not looking very hard.
Roll a d6.
Oh, God. A 2.
As you're kind of talking to him and you're whatever, the amulet that you have kind of falls open like you out of your shirt.
Yeah.
And as soon as he sees that amulet, you see his eyes get really big and he fades away.
I've bested him. See who owns this river. Now I'll go back to just, I guess, keeping watch for the rest of the night.
Did you tell anybody what happened?
No.
Did you tell anybody?
This is
or you
my
just
little
do your watch.
No, this is my secret.
Okay. Yeah. So you continue the watch, and you're kind of moving along. I guess. Go ahead, sorry.
Who?
Everybody can roll bushcraft, I guess, for the morning/night when you guys tried to maybe collect some food out of the river,
Oh, no.
Right.
Mm-mm.
just to see if you guys were able to eat. Otherwise, you're eating pieces of the boat.
Ooh, I got a 1.
I got a 4. Oh, got a 1. Nice.
Oh, nice. Yeah, so you find some fish. Yeah, so not only did you scare off the water genie, you also
Farming.
caught some fish.
Special fish.
No. Mardigan got the 1. I got a 4. Yeah.
I got these special fish. Look, they're rainbow trout.
Oh, nice. Yeah,
Wow.
you get some. And no
I knew we
crabs.
could trust you, Mardigan. Knew we could trust you.
Awesome. So you are. Hold on. Where's that statue?
Won't let us starve.
I think you're actually going to get to the statue at the end of the day. Let me see. Assuming nothing else major happens, let me just see what happens today. I think you're only 3 hexes away. It's exciting. Oh no.
Yes.
Oh God. Wow, that worked out really perfectly that you had that, because that amulet is still like, yeah, that was a pretty tough monster actually, but it's scared of the amulet that you've been carrying around for the last like 4 sessions.
Yeah.
It just
honestly,
happened to work out that you were the one.
I probably have no idea how I scared him away.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
I
Like,
probably just
and
think
then
it's
I,
me.
Yeah, you think it's
My
you,
intelligence.
exactly.
Yeah.
but that was like completely like, whoa, what? Couldn't have worked out better for you there. Oh, interesting.
Don't always say that. That makes me nervous.
Oh, awesome. Okay, good. This is actually gonna be perfect. Okay, so you finish your shift, Martin, and Sybil takes over again. And you guys are kind of cruising down the river. I guess you're all awake now because it's daytime. But you're kind of sitting there, Sybil, and then you kind of look down next to you and sitting, like kind of standing. Well, it's standing, but you're sitting on the boat is a raven. It's looking at you.
You little liar. Nothing happened.
A great hero is on the boat. It is not you.
Yeah, and it's not you either.
I am not a hero.
Yeah, I know.
I am not a hero.
So what? Well, it's definitely not Robert either. So, what are you telling me here anyway?
You must be careful. What looks to be is not what it is.
Oh, what a surprise. So?
Mm-hmm. What looks to be is
Are
not
you
what it
being
is.
difficult?
Are you being difficult?
Well, yeah. I think we already learned that being here for some time makes me a little bit sarcastic. Nothing changed, you know? But don't mind me.
I don't mind.
Yeah.
What is not what is.
Oh.
Be weary.
Yeah.
And then it flies away again.
Yeah, I salute him. We will die. Horribly.
You actually, as you're traveling, that time goes by throughout the day. It's pretty quiet. You do hear, and I'll say because you've already encountered it once, you're not going to have a problem with it. On the side of the river, at one point, you start to hear that that mumbling sound that you had heard on top of the mountain, where it's like the with the mushrooms.
Oh God.
But you're on the water, so I'm going to say that you probably can try to sail away quickly.
Yeah, that, and I
I'll
hold
say,
my ear
just
shut.
to make it exciting. Yeah, because you've already heard it before. So as soon as you start to hear it, you're able to kind of block it out.
Jesus.
I think everybody on the boat's encountered it, right?
Yeah.
Oh
I think
yeah.
So.
Oh yeah.
There, right? So yeah, so I'll say you can easily avoid that. I'm not going to make that a big deal.
God damn it.
That would be bad on a boat too. So you're lucky you.
Yeah. Boo! I rush into the water. Never mind.
Yes, you're kind of cruising up the river, and like most of the day goes by with really no problem, and you end up kind of at the point of land where you think that you need to find where the statue is, and I guess you camp, you park the boat. It's basically the end of the day, so you can go looking for the statue at night, or you can spend one more night kind of camping before you can have a whole day looking for it. It's up to you how you want to do it. I don't know if you want to wander around the woods at night or not.
I didn't get that now. We park the boat and then?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, so you actually make it through the day essentially, and you get to the point of land where you think you have to get off the boat and start walking, but the
Yeah.
sun's starting to go down.
Okay.
So I don't know if you want to try to look for it at night or if you want to camp and then look for it in the morning.
Oh,
I think we should keep looking.
yeah.
What about you?
Yeah. We will die either at day or night, so it doesn't matter. She actually says that gloomily.
Okay. Yeah, so you get off the boat and you start heading towards the shoreline. Up the shoreline towards basically this area is kind of a low hilly area, so it's not too bad. You're kind of walking and let me check my weather. Oh, it's actually clear, so you can kind of see even though the sun's starting to come down. You guys are kind of a little bit soggy, but you're kind of walking along, and kind of through this hilly area. And as you come over the crest of a hill, you look down, you see a statue of a knight. She's made of bronze, and he's kind of standing there, probably maybe like 100 feet away from you.
That's the one we need, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I'll walk faster.
So you're starting to move towards it, and then you hear from behind you, Nana. She says, "That's not the statue." And just as you do, just as she says that, it seems to come to life and start charging towards you.
Fuck. I turn around and rush in
and-
the other direction. Shit.
You're gonna run from it, okay?
Too.
But at that point, I mean, it does happen to be 9:07. So let's take a 5-minute break.
Okay.
Sounds
And
good.
hopefully, when we come back, we'll see what this
Oh boy.
statue does to or for you. All right, so I'll see you in 5 minutes.
Back.
Yeah, same.
I'm back.
Oh, come on.
Hello.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, come back.
Since you guys are about to fight something, I have to open up Robert's character sheet.
Oh yeah, we need him.
Let's see. Where are you, Robert? The Grand Wizard. It's Robert right there. All right, Nana's a giant frog right now. There she is. Carlos, are you back as well?
Yes.
Carlos?
He said he's back.
Oh,
You hear me?
we did. Okay, I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I
I
didn't
think
hear
we're
you.
all here.
Okay, sorry. I'm just sitting there looking. Okay, cool. So, yeah, so this statue is animated and coming at you. So let's roll initiative. This is Lamentations, right? So everybody rolls individual initiative, I guess, here. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So roll a d6.
4.
Ooh, okay, you get 8 out of 5.
2.
All right, maybe write it in the chat, though. We can. 5. And, I'm just going to do Dan and Robert at the same time. It's easier for me. 2. Cool. Okay, so the monster's going first. All right, so it's pretty far away, but it moves really fast. So it's charging at you guys, but I don't think it can quite reach you because it was 100 feet away. So it sprints towards you, but it cannot get to you. That's basically all it's going to be able to do this round. So, Sybil, what would you like to do? You see the statue running at you. It's pretty close to you at this point. You see that it's very fast.
I shoot it.
Very fast.
I shoot.
What, you gotta shoot it? Okay,
Yeah.
go for it.
I mean, I run away and I shoot it.
Okay. So it's got 16 AC. Bam!
I rolled a 20. Eat that!
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
But roll a d10 to make sure you don't get a 1 so the gun didn't jam.
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right, awesome. So you roll a 20, so you hit it. So roll a d8 for damage with the pistol.
6.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Wow, okay. Yeah, it the bullet goes into this thing and it actually like steps back a little bit from the impact of the bullet. But then continues to move, still coming towards you guys. Hold on, I don't see initiative for Martin. What was your initiative, Martin?
Oh, sorry, it was a 2.
2. Oh, it was a 2. Wow, okay. All right, I'm just gonna. So we got Martin and Mardigan. What are you guys gonna do? This thing's. You could reach it if you move a little bit forward. It's almost to you guys.
Draw my dagger and prepare.
Oh, you could obviously. Yeah. Do you want to attack it, Martin?
Yeah, I'll go for it. Let's see.
Go for it. AC 16.
Okay. Plus so 19 and 1 damage.
Nice. Nice. Okay. You stab it with the dagger.
I'm going to draw my sword, the bronze sword and the short sword, and attack. Oh, man. That's a 10.
A 10 will not hit, unfortunately. Okay, yes, you swing at it and it does not hit. Nana is going to. Well, you guys can roll for Nana. Since you missed, Carlos, I'll let you roll for Nana. She actually gets 2 attacks, two fists.
2 fists.
Then she gets a plus. Yeah, and she gets a +3 to hit.
That was even worse.
3 hit dice.
I rolled a natural 1.
You know, Mardigan, I really don't know. Yeah.
Burn these dice right now.
What about the second one? She gets 2 punches.
Five, so plus her 3, 8.
No, it doesn't. Okay. Do you guys want Robert to do anything? Robert will not act unless you tell him to, because he's 13.
We should have him try to attack or cast some sort of a spell to freeze it.
Does he have something like that?
Okay. I don't know. You tell him. You tell him what you want him to do, and I will interpret it based on what he can do.
Stop him somehow.
Okay.
Wasn't he able to speak with the dead? No.
Okay. Yeah. He actually says he makes a sound. This kind of like a hissy sound, and from behind you, you see like this length of web shoot forward. And he's trying to entangle him with his web spell, but let's see. I make a saving throw, which the creature succeeded. So the webs wrap around this thing's legs, and you think for a second it's going to like topple it over, but then it just like takes an extra step and the webs snap. Yeah, unfortunately, unsuccessful was Robert. Okay, so now the monster is moving forward. I'll roll randomly. She's going to charge after. There's 5 of you, so I'll just roll d6. You guys are 1, 2, and 3, and then Robert, and then Nana. And a 6 I'll reroll. So 2. It's the bill. The monster comes after you.
I reload.
With its 2 iron.
Yeah, I run and I reload.
You can be reload.
What?
Yep.
Yeah.
You are only moving at like half speed because you're your leg. Okay, well he's gonna try to punch you while you're reloading. He gets 2 punches.
What?
Let's see. Oh, yeah, monsters, man.
Fucker.
2 17s. You get your bolt times.
Wow.
He pummels you with 2 fists. Oh, but shitty damage though, so you're lucky. Only 3 points of damage.
Yeah, that's
So he just they're glancing blows because you're loading your weapon, I guess. So he's it takes like 8 rounds to reload that thing. You realize that?
Oh, right. Yeah.
Should I look at it?
Oops.
Yeah, it's like crazy long to reload a gun.
Yeah, well, it's -1 because of the apostle, but yeah, it's worse enough.
Yeah, it's still a lot. Yeah, because you're not a fighter either. It's like
Yeah.
shorter if you're a fighter. Yeah, it's definitely at least a couple of rounds.
Hmm.
You know what I'll do though, just because I like the idea of doing it this way. You can, if you want to try to reload the gun, you can just roll a d6, and if you get a 6, it's loaded. And you can just do that until it's loaded, or 5 rounds go by.
Yeah.
So maybe load it quick by mistake, just being lucky. Okay, so now it's actually your turn, so you can roll a d6 and see if it's loaded.
I rolled a 5. What do we want?
Okay, you want a 6.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So it's not loaded. You just have to go by the normal rules. It's going to be a way to kind of skip if you load it faster.
Okay.
Okay, yes, you get pummeled a couple of times, but you're just trying to load. You guys want to do? This thing's moved forward a little bit past you and gone after your stony-legged friend.
Yes, I want to melee.
Yeah, we got to stop this thing.
Yeah, definitely. So Martin will give it a shot. Rolled a 1.
Oh no.
This is working perfectly again. I'm so
Did you both
proud
miss
of
it?
us.
I got a 14 total.
That does not hit. He has 16 armor class. He's made out of bronze. How about Martin?
Oh, I got no 1 to hit.
Okay. All right. This time you can swing for the frog. Why not? Go ahead and make two more attacks at +3.
Okay.
Marcus, for the frog.
A miss. And a hit. What was the damage? A D6?
It's a D6. Yep.
2 damage.
Nice. All right. So the frog punches. As she's leaping past you guys to punch this thing, she looks at Martin and says, "Remember, if I die, cut me out of the stomach."
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Robert, he's 13. He only can go one time. He only has, he's level 1. He only has 1 spell. So that's all he's got.
Oh, goodness.
So he kind of stands back. Yeah, the Grand Wizard is not really sure what to do at this point. But, yeah. And it's the next round. So the thing's gonna, I guess it's on, well, the frog went up to it. Well, you all went up to it, so it's random again who it attacks, except not Robert, because he backed up. And the frog is 4. Oh, it goes after the frog this time.
Whew.
Let's see, he swings at her twice. Hits her once. 3 points of damage. Actually, I need to roll her hit points. I don't even have her hit points here. Oh, nice. So she's got 15 hit points, and she got +3, so she's 12. Okay, yeah, she takes a little punch in the face. She's not doing too bad. And we're back down to Sybil again. If you want to roll a d6 to see if you loaded early.
Yep. No.
You did?
No.
Oh, okay.
Of course not.
Yeah. Can't you be lucky? Okay, and then we got the 2 fighters. You guys want to try to attack this thing again? She's beating down on your froggy friend.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, this time I got a 20.
Wow, nice.
Total of 20.
Good.
So.
Oh, really? With the bronze sword?
With the bronze sword, yeah.
Okay, you decapitate it.
Awesome.
Yes.
Oh, very nice.
But you cleave its head clean off.
Wow.
And it still flails around a little bit. You guys probably have to like duck out of the way, but eventually it stops and kind of it's like an automation, so it stops.
Wow.
Yeah, there you go.
Thank God. I won't tell him that.
Yeah, and it collapses. Yeah, that was a nice clean hit. You took its head right off with that sword.
Nice.
Yep. It basically is a. It acts kind of like a Vorpal sword, but only against automations.
If that wasn't
and like golems.
Well, if that wasn't the statue we needed, where is it?
We're never gonna find it.
Yeah, wasn't this the way?
Yeah, I thought so.
Well, yeah. So the frog is there, and she's been here before. So she says, "Yeah, it's this way. We're just not there yet." That wasn't what we thought it was. It's hard to see in the dark, but yeah. So she starts to kind of lead the way because she knows how to get there, and you're able to kind of move through relatively unhindered. I mean, you're getting kind of tired. It's by kind of the middle of the night-ish when you come to what is kind of a like a marshy area. The ground's a little bit kind of wet and goopy, but you do in fact see a statue, which I will look up quickly to see what it looks like. That she says this is the one. It is 1706. This is the statue. You guys killed that thing really easily. That's good.
Oh yeah, we did.
Statue of brown green stone depicts a man in a traveling hat, a cloak, and he holds a walking stick in his right hand. Okay, so she tells you that you have to grasp the walking stick, in his hand, obviously, and state the direction and distance, and it will teleport you. And that's basically how it works. And she had done it before. She does say though that that she wants to maybe go with you because she doesn't really know how to get back to where she's going, and also, where are you going? Because she doesn't really know much about you.
We're going to.
Where is the land that you?
It is 1,643 miles to the south.
Exactly.
Do they have giant frogs there?
Well,
The first time for everything. Don't worry about it. Look
Right.
at me. Look at Sibylla. She has a messed up leg. No one else has a strong leg.
Okay. Yeah, she's willing to come with you. If you go with you guys, if you you're gone too because you walked further, so you're reloaded.
oh, thank God.
Yeah. Time's gone by. I mean, it's now like the middle of the night, but you definitely see the statue in the moonlight, and she tells you how to use it. Did you want to try to use it now, or what do you want to do?
Yeah, let's get away from here.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. Let's not wait.
I think
Yeah.
Okay. So how do you want to do it? Do you want to like all hold the stick at the same time? Do you want to take turns? Do you want to test it somehow, or how do you want?
Well, aren't you sure, Nana?
Yeah, she's sure.
Yeah, well, let's go.
Okay.
Fast.
Yeah, she walks up and grabs the walking stick.
I think we
with
should
her
all.
frog.
Yeah. Let's all grab it so we really end up together. Wherever that may be.
It's all in the... Okay, so you grab the stick.
Mm-hmm. Martin,
Why?
stick.
I hand the stick.
Grab it.
I don't want to. Fine, I grab the stick. Look, I'm grabbing it.
All right, you all have the stick.
Oh, look, we
Including
look
Robert
at
and
each
Nick.
other.
Yeah.
Yeah, I repeat the distance and the direction.
I close my eyes.
Okay. All right, you say it, and you're gone.
And is there only blackness forever?
No, you end up on what is the shore of an ocean. It looks to be a sea. And you're kind of looking around. It's dark, obviously, and you kind of look off into the distance, probably a mile or so in the distance. You see lights of a city.
Does
And
it
as
look
your eyes start to
familiar?
adjust to it,
Oh,
it
sorry.
indeed looks familiar. It looks to be from which you came.
I started running immediately, flailing my arms.
Okay. Yep, you're dragging your stone leg behind you and running towards the city.
Yeah.
Knowing that it's going to take Sibylla a while, and I'll be able to catch up very quickly, I stare off into the sea and kind of cry.
Yeah, it definitely feels like home. The frog woman kind of stands next to you. She puts her arm around you.
I'm gonna rush and try to help Sabil run in.
Yeah, we
Robert
hobble
says,
along.
Robert rushes up and says to Mardigan, how can I get home now? Who is this laughing magician?
We will take you to him. We have a bit of business with him ourselves.
Yeah, he probably won't wait too long.
He'll
He'll probably snatch us. Asshole.
Okay, yes, you're going back. After your long look off into the sea, Martin, you join them.
Oh yeah, I'll run up and I'll join him as soon as I'm done, kind of taking it all in.
Okay, and the frog lady joins you, and you guys are kind of an interesting group with the stone-legged woman, the scarred man.
What do you mean?
The fallen hero, a frog lady,
What do you mean? Huh?
and
I'm offended.
a 13-year-old wizard with a pointy hat with stars on it. You head towards back to the town, and yeah, you don't actually get you don't really see anybody. It's the middle of the night, so you're able to walk up. I mean, the town is busy at night, but you don't really walk through the town to get where you're going. So if you want to walk directly to the mansion of the Laughing Wizard, you certainly can, if that's your plan.
Hell yeah. And pound at his door.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, so you do that. You pound at the door, and it takes a little bit. Some time goes by. It's nighttime. But you definitely see some lights come up, and he answers the door. He pulls the door open, and he's looking at you.
I stare
says,
at him with narrowed eyes.
Yes. Can I help you?
Remember us?
Who has the cusps?
You do.
I think you do. Yeah.
I take them out and I push them into his chest. Take your shit.
He kind of steps back a little bit. He says, "What? Who are you? What woman? It's the middle of the night."
Yeah, and it was probably the middle of the night when you put us into a cage with a demon into a strange land. I have a still leg now. Oh, and you will put Robert back into his country. I can't stand him any longer.
He's a complex genius.
Shut up.
What? You robbed me? Yes, I remember that. You all is forgiven. Come in. Have some food with me. And he kind of walks in.
I narrow my eyes again. I'll look back at the others.
No food with him.
This is weird.
Food.
Maybe we're in a different timeline.
What are you talking about, timelines? It looks the same.
He remembered us in the end.
Yeah, well, he pretended to. That little shit is a little shit in every timeline. But I follow him inside.
Okay. Yeah, so he goes into like the dining room type area. And he sits down. And you probably notice, like, it doesn't look like any of this stuff, like these dishes or whatever, have been used in a long time to sit around the table. They're covered in dust. And he says, We should have some food together. I haven't had guests in a while.
Yeah, shut up. We won't eat food. We're scared that you get us somewhere again.
Well, I wouldn't do something like that.
Well, what about if you just start with sending my little friend, and I squeeze his shoulders and push him to the front, back into his own country?
Okay, yeah, so Robert kind of bows and he says, I am the Grand Wizard Robert.
Yeah, shut up,
and
Robert.
I need to be transported back to my homeworld, and you have the portal that I need. And the laughing, wizard kind of looks at him. He says, sure. Of course, come with me. And he gets up and starts to walk, and Robert kind of follows him, and they go through a door.
I have a bad feeling about this. Should we let him go?
I don't know. I have a bad feeling about this too.
Yeah, doesn't feel right.
This was the plan, though.
Yeah, but shit.
So the door opens back up, and the wizard walks back out, and he says, "Oh, okay, I sent him back."
Did you kill him?
Well, of course not. I sent him back to his land,
To where?
far away. To the land far away where he's from.
And what land is that?
You wouldn't understand. It's magical
Listen,
things.
I understand now a lot more after running through patches of mushrooms which keep singing and make people crazy, after seeing weird water horses which carry us to the ground of the river, after seeing statues of big angels and knights attacking us. Don't tell me I understand shit here. You know shit.
Well, this all sounds very interesting.
You have
Come with me.
no idea.
Come with me. I can help you with your. He's like looking you up and down.
Your what?
Your injuries. Your injuries. I have a means. Come. I have a in the back.
I'll look at the others. You will take revenge when I don't come back.
Definitely.
Yeah, I follow slowly.
Okay, yeah. Like he walks towards the door, a different door actually. This dining room has like 4 or 5 doors out of it. And he walks you back, and it's kind of like a narrow hallway that's got a lot of books and stuff. And after you walk maybe like 20 or 30 feet, you enter into like a laboratory room, but it's also very, very covered in dust. Like it looks very, very dusty. And go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh boy.
Well, we got a 5.
I knew it. Oh, 20. 6.
Nice. Okay, so he spins towards you, and his mouth opens up really wide, and you see this like insect type creature inside of his mouth kind of pop its head out with its little arms and stuff, and it tries to like bite at you, but you're gonna go first because you have initiative.
I'll shoot him. Oh, fucker.
Of course you do.
Ooh! 19 and 8 damage.
Holy crap.
Take that.
So you shoot him like in the face. You shoot him like in
in the middle of the face,
in his mouth.
where I see that insect.
So you just bring it up to his mouth.
Yeah, and
Okay, yeah.
of course the others hear that, right?
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say at point blank range to a maximum damage. Oh, did roll a d10 to make sure it didn't jam. Don't roll a 1.
No, I didn't. So.
Okay, good. Yeah, you blow this guy's head clear off.
Very good.
And when you do, yeah, it's pretty epic actually. And when you do, you probably quickly notice that actually this room, while you went through a different door, ended up probably the same place where he brought Robert, because you see him actually unconscious, you think, knocked over in the corner. And you also feel a ripping pain in your gut, and make a saving throw versus spells. I think spells is the right thing. Hold on, let me just see. But in any case, make a saving throw. Actually, all of you make saving throws.
Oh,
Yeah, because these alien things are mentally connected.
Yeah,
You're going to
I
make a
made
saving
it.
throw versus... Okay, yeah, spells is good, I guess.
I
Magic.
made it.
Ooh, I just made it.
Okay,
On the money, 16.
Yeah, I got an 18.
nice. That definitely made it. All right, so instead of these creatures try to rip themselves out of your gut, but unable to do it because you made the saving throw. Maybe your guts are so strong after eating all that crap you've been eating. They instead crawl out of your mouth, and it's pretty nasty, but it doesn't do any damage or anything. And they fall on the ground, and you're facing in front of you. All of each of you, it has in front of you a small, like, it looks probably the size of like a normal sized rat, but it's kind of an insectoid, and you of course recognize it. Sibyl as the thing that was inside the mouth of the wizard as well. So you guys are faced off against these things. So let's roll initiative again. Everybody roll initiative against your monster.
4.
4.
4.
Oh, 6.
Nice.
Okay, wow, you guys all rolled 4s and they rolled 6s. All right, so they fall on the ground and then immediately try to lunge up and attack you with a stinger. So I'll do it like this. First one is trying to attack Mardigan. It tries to sting you. It rolls a 9, which misses because it's only one hit die, which would be a 10. And all your ACs are at least 12, right? The next one's going after Sibyl. A 15 plus 1 is 60, so that hits you. So you're going to take 1 point of damage, but you also need to save versus poison. And an 18 against Martin. Oh, okay, Martin, you take 5 points of damage and must make a save versus poison.
Okay, let's see. Poison. Oh, I fail. God damn it.
Okay, so you both failed your poison saves. Okay,
Yeah.
great. Really, you got this far? You're gonna die.
Yeah, honestly.
Oh, that's so bad. Sorry. No, it might not kill you. Let me just see. Version. I'm looking for my poison chart. Anyways, you guys can all attack now if you want. While I'm trying to figure this out, because you're not dead, at least not right away. So if you guys want to, I guess you have daggers.
Yeah.
So you could try to reload if you want, or you could smash it.
No,
with the
I
gun.
smash it with my
up to you.
dagger. Oh, a natural 20 again.
Okay.
And 4
Nice.
damage.
4?
Yeah.
Okay, let me just roll how many hit points it has.
Hell yeah.
88. That's good. Okay, cool. That kills it. You smash it, it's dead.
Yes! Fucker. Jesus.
Okay, but while I'm on you, let's just roll 2d6 to see what happens with the poison.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
2 6s? That's
You got 2 6s?
Yeah, that's probably not good.
That is not good.
Oh fuck.
Death.
No!
Oh my god.
Oh,
But hold on, though. Hold on. Roll a d6 to see when it takes place.
no. 1?
The bill drops dead.
Fuck.
Wow.
Yeah, I roll my eyes and then
Whoa.
fall over.
Technically, you shouldn't be able to kill it, but it was too epic for you not to kill it. So I'll say you smashed it with the
Shit.
thing, and then you fall over dead.
Oh!
That sucks.
God damn it.
Okay. Yeah, sorry. All right, back to yeah, okay. Now let's do Mardigan. Make your attack roll.
Okay. That's going to be total of 14.
Yep, that hits.
Oh, okay.
They're only AC 12.
And then I rolled a 2 for
This has 4
damage.
hit points, so good. Give me some damage.
2.
Okay, so it's still got 2 hit points left. Okay, so it's still got 2 hit points left. Martin, go ahead and roll if you want to attack it.
All right.
Mhm.
No, I miss.
Oh no.
15 total. I think that's a miss, right?
You missed. Okay. Okay, give me 2d6 for your poison
Okay.
results.
You got a 15?
Don't.
Yeah. What did I need?
2d6 for the poison. Oh, would you need to hit it?
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm confused now.
To hit. What is AC?
You have 2 hit, you need a 12.
Oh, okay. I hit it then. I had a 15.
Oh, perfect. Give me some damage.
1 point of damage.
Okay.
And a
Let's
5
see.
and a 6
Yours
on the
had
D6.
6 hit points, so it still has 5 left. Yep. And then go ahead and roll 2d6.
Yeah, I had a 5 and a 6.
Oh my god. What is wrong with you guys? Now you're rolling high?
No.
Okay, so go ahead and
Terrible.
roll a d. You're either going to
Okay.
be deaf or blind.
A 3. 3.
3. Okay, you are blinded. The
Oh,
question
god
is
damn
for
it.
how long.
Everything
So roll
was
d6
dark
to
and
see how long.
I think I died. A 3.
One more d6 for me. 3. Oh, okay, it's not permanent. All right, but you don't obviously, but yeah, you are blinded now.
Great.
So that's not good actually.
No,
Yeah.
Because you're
really.
facing off against this thing still.
This is very bad.
Yeah, at least Sybil killed hers.
Yeah, right.
Okay. Oh, the frog needs to go. So she sees that some crap's going down, and she's going to try to attack. Well, she's in love with Martin, so she's going to attack the one that's fighting you, Martin. So go ahead and make 2 attacks for the frog. She's +3 to hit.
All right, let's see. An 8. An 8 total.
So 11.
Okay, that did not hit.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, 11. And then what about your other attack? She gets 2 attacks
Ah, yes.
because she's a frog.
The next one is a 14 total.
That hits. So do a d6 damage for that.
4 points of damage.
I'm sorry, how much? Marcus? The
4.
internet's dying again.
4.
4. Okay, there's 1 hit point left. Okay, it's pretty hurt. Okay, so going into the next round, I forgot what the initiative was. It went first, right? So it's going to go. They'll go again. So the one's going to attack Mardigan, and it rolls 12. Do you have any dex bonus, Mardigan?
Martin or Mardigan?
Like your AC is 12, right? You don't have any dex, right?
You're asking Martin, right?
Martin
Yes.
or Mardigan? If it's Martin, then it's 12. Yes.
Oh, Mardigan.
Oh, my AC
Carlos.
is 15.
15 for Mardigan?
Can you hear me? 15. Yep.
Yeah, you're
Okay, it misses then.
delayed again really badly.
Okay, I'm going to try to log in and log out. I'll be right back.
Poor.
Okay, yeah, hopefully it's better.
We'll see.
I guess so. Did you say 15, Mardigan? Carlos, 15 AC?
Yeah.
Then. Okay, and then one's going to attack either the frog or Martin. I'll roll randomly. Frog. And it hits for 3 points. And she's going to make a save versus poison, which she fails. Okay, cool. So let's see. Sorry, I'm just going to do her quickly. Oh my god, these poison saves are terrible right now. She rolled a 10 on the poison, which is she basically drops. Let me roll randomly. Basically, the frog drops and starts going into a seizure. But it's now on you guys. Although, Martin, you are blinded, so you'd be -4 if you want to attack this thing.
Yeah, I'll give
Martin,
it a shot. I don't know.
Okay. Go for it. It only has 1 hit point left, so all you gotta do is hit it.
Yeah. But -4, so I have a +1 total because I usually have a +5. So
Nice.
So 14.
That hits. It's dead.
And 1 damage. Very nice. So I blindly slash out, crying and screaming about never seeing anything again, and Sybil and dying, and yeah, I guess I kill it. Probably don't notice.
Nice. Yeah, you probably don't even know that you killed it. You're still flailing around aimlessly. Mardigan, you are facing off against a very poisonous creature that's been inside your gut for the last month or so. Go ahead and make your attack.
Damn fricks. Oh. That's going to be a 13.
That hits.
Oh, nice.
Give me some damage.
1.
It still has 1 hit point left. My God. You're pushing it right to the edge at this point. Okay, next round is only the one facing off against you. So just for extra dramatic effect, let's re-roll initiative. So roll a d6 for initiative again against this creature. Oh, we got a 5.
4.
5.
Okay, yours is dead, actually. So we only need Mardigan. Mardigan, not Martin.
4. 4.
Okay.
Mine was 4.
Next time we got to do names that aren't the same. The creature is going to attack you first because it had initiative. It rolls and gets a 3, so it misses. So you're up.
Okay. All right, I got a 16 and a 6 for damage.
Nice, you crush it. And all is quiet. You have one crying blind friend that's swinging around, another friend that's disappeared in the other room that you don't know is dead, but who is dead. Robert is missing. And the frog is dead. Yeah.
Oh.
I'll say Robert wakes up while you're kind of trying to you're trying to stabilize Martin. Get him to stop flailing around because he's blinded right now. And
Calm him down.
you see Robert walk through the door, dragging because he can't carry because he's a skinny little thing. Sybil's body.
Carrying what?
Sybil's body.
Oh gosh, I don't even think I could see that.
And Rob, yeah, you can't see it though. Yeah.
I'm gonna say, Robert, what happened to Sybil?
So
I'm gonna tell Martin.
I don't know. I woke up to a loud noise and she was lying dead on top of this creature. And you kind of see the creature like stuck, like it basically she fell on this creature and it's like jammed into her gut.
Yuck.
Ooh. I'm gonna look for Martin and tell him, Martin, Sybil, the fricks got her.
The fricks got her.
And I'm gonna look down and kind of just cry a little bit.
After all that, you got her home, but yep. So yeah, after 10 minutes, your sight comes back. So probably after about 5 minutes or so, Martin, you start to see a little bit, and then it kind of slowly comes back. Bug is dead.
Great. Yeah, I'm not handling this very well. I'm probably crying at this point. Crying more. I think I've been crying.
Yeah, you're making Robert cry. He's sad too.
This is how it all ends, Robert.
Well, we'll find out next time. On the Price is Right. Yeah. So essentially, yeah, the if it wasn't clear, the Fricks took over the wizard when you were gone and took over his brain, which would have happened to you eventually if he had stayed in you long enough. Made him corrupted, and you guys basically killed him. Though you now have his mansion and all of his magic and all that.
Who's dead?
Though you have lost Sibyl, and since you didn't, unless you do something about the frog is dead too.
I think we'll name this tower Sibyl Tower.
I will haunt it forever.
Yes.
Because I don't know what's your intelligence, Martin, or try to roll under your intelligence.
All right, so my intelligence is 11.
Okay.
Got an 18.
Okay, so you don't remember until like an hours later that you were supposed to cut that girl out of the frog.
Okay.
So if you did decide to go cut her out now, she's dead.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I guess she's dying.
Yeah, so she's suffocated inside the dead frog's gut.
Jesus Christ.
But on a positive note, you guys have a tower, loads of riches.
Why do you keep repeating that?
I just, sorry. I'm sorry, Sibyl.
You want to make it sound good?
We're going to build a
She's
really
dead?
awesome statue of you.
Yeah. Well, it's not good because eventually, the one thing about having power is that other people want to take it from you. You may have a tower now, but who knows how that will last.
Yeah. God
Did that make it sound better, more ominous for them?
Oh, wow.
I mean, you could make a statue of Sibyl, which is already half a statue.
Yeah, I was going to say, we already have a
really
statue of her legs, so.
Yeah, and the rest
What
were
more do we need?
rot.
Right.
Yes, exactly. But yeah, so you guys made it through the end. Very good, very good. You are home. All of you, except for Sibyl. Sorry, Sibyl. You made it to the very end.
You're not
I
sorry.
can't believe you rolled 12. I can't believe you rolled a 12. Prison rolls I've ever seen. Like, you rolled a 12, then Martin rolled an 11, and he was blinded, and then Robert, the frog, rather, rolled a 10.
At least he's not dead.
It's like terrible.
Yeah, at least he survived.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you definitely survived. No, it was good. You probably, if I was being nice, I would remind you of things, but I won't.
Wow.
Yeah. Maybe you realize who's Mardigan.
What?
Try to roll into your intelligence. You have
Mardigan?
certain things that might be able to
I
Mardigan.
did. 4 under 11.
Oh. You realize that you have these, you wrestled a half man who gave you magical healing. Honeycombs.
Yes.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, great.
Yeah. So there is a chance that may have brought Sibyl back, but we won't say live. We'll see if this ever gets picked up again. That'll be like the soap opera thing. Like, no, we brought her back.
Yes, I want to bring her back.
That might bring you back. You have to make a system shock roll.
I'm gonna hold a ritual in a chamber with candles and the honeycomb.
Okay.
Yeah, just to make sure that I will haunt you forever.
Exactly. So go ahead and make a save versus magic to see if this thing can bring you back.
That's on the edge. Look. No. No.
Okay. Yeah. No. It wasn't enough.
No.
It was her time, I guess.
No,
Yeah,
it
the Raven
wasn't.
Predicts that it was
You
your
hear
time.
You hear my scream echoing through the catacombs. Oh no!
You'll always remember Sibyl. and her positive attitude towards everything as she.
We'll definitely always remember her leg because we're gonna keep it forever.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
You're
You could turn into like a
terrible.
planter.
Yeah.
We'll set the urn with
It's in
her
the
ashes right
garden.
on top of it.
Yeah, right.
Wow.
Oh my god, you could eat the leg. But yeah, okay, that was the last ditch trope. So Sabine died, I'm sorry. But you also killed the frog lady, which is terrible. But Robert survived, so good job there. The Grand Wizard, although he doesn't have any idea how to get home. Because that
He's
would be
alive.
adventures for another time.
He should just
He is
shut
alive.
up.
Yeah, he's not saying
God
anything.
damn
He's,
it.
he's actually very sad that Sabine died because he was hoping to marry her.
What? I would have
Yeah.
had something to say to that as well, you know? I mean,
Maybe. Well, you can't say whether or not he wanted to. That doesn't mean he was going to. Young boy with a crush. Older lady.
yeah, I would have crushed something of his. Definitely.
with a stone leg.
Oh, hell yeah. That includes probably a stone knee. And imagine that.
Exactly. Oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man. Oh, you're so bad.
I know.
But yeah, guys, thanks for playing. That was really cool. You made
Yeah.
it through.
Thanks
that was
for
awesome.
running.
That was
I
great.
enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Quite an ending.
That was the most
you
crazy
got to-
campaign ever.
Yeah. Yeah. That was awesome.
Really cool.
Yeah, that may have been the most crazy campaign I've ever run. All right, let's stop broadcast, and it ends there.